If you don't add to the system that you're a part of, you're probably part of the problem. We spend so much of our time complaining about the things that we have to go through daily, and we spend very little time coming up with solutions. And when they come up, we avoid them because they're difficult to do. The issue with this is that if you don't take charge of your future and the things that you're going through, then you're just an active bystander in your own life. If you are the person that complains and has the ability to change something so that the people that come after you can have it a little bit easier, a little bit better, and you don't do something about it, you're allowing society to slip into the same pitfalls and traps that you went into. Now, that's leadership 101. In my opinion, you need to help people that are coming up behind you. And I think that's a big issue in our current society, because a lot of people not doing this are allowing this passivity to kind of persist in our system, to believe that us as individuals can't make differences in systems. And you might be thinking, oh, Tarab, you're just an idealist, optimist, you're not facing the same struggles that we do, or you have more time than me. And I'll tell you, it's not about the time. It really isn't. It's about a willingness and a deep desire to leave a mark wherever you go. You should want to. You're a very special, interesting person, and society deserves your mark on it. Period. Because without you, this world's not going to be as beautiful, right? Without you, the people in your life are not going to have that soul present, that support system present. If we don't take advantage of our ability as individuals, especially in the West, to bring up to the leaders the things that we don't find work in the system that we're in, we're not utilizing the very rights that we're given, right? Living in potentially a very rich country with a lot of opportunities available to us, not spending the time to say, hey, all I need to do is write a little petition, all I need to do is write a little email to this person, just so they know that at least someone is thinking about improving things and has a valid solution for improving them. Now, there's a lot of people that will get on this bandwagon and approach it in my opinion, in an inefficient manner, right? If your desire is to change a system for the better, then you have to approach it with a sense of grace, but you also have to approach it realistically. The leaders that you are contacting, you must first understand the tremendous load that they bear, right? And that's going to make a big difference in how much attention they can pay to any little thing that's brought up to them. So if you're going to bring up a little thing, do it in a legitimate, not angry, productive manner. And that means writing emails or writing or having a conversation in a way that you are working alongside the leaders, the very leaders of the system that you are trying to improve. And this goes to some videos that I've watched as well. Whenever you're signing a contract with someone, or you're trying to have a deal or come to a conclusion where everyone's satisfied, you don't want to sit across the table from someone. And a lot of times you don't have the opportunity to do that, but a lot of times you do. Sitting next to someone indicates to them, hey, I'm here with you. I want both of us to walk away from this happy, and that's it. And maybe they're not on the same boat. To that I say, it's fine. If you're in a school or a system and you've seen that the people before you have tried to bring things up and it didn't work out, don't be disheartened, right? The reality is you don't see the ripples of the things that they have done, right? You are the ripple. Your thought is the ripple of what they've done. Every leader that comes up gives us more fodder, more inspiration to go and voice our own opinions. And your opinion matters, right? It has to. That's what the society is built on. That's what democracy is. And the fact that we have freedom of speech, and the fact that we have systems that are looking to improve themselves, to be more sustainable, to be more compassionate, means that your advice is warranted. It's actually necessary in order for the systems to grow and proceed. That's saying a lot, I understand. But when you have an opportunity really to change the world around you, please take it. Please take it. The dividends of it is a spiritual one almost, right? One that transcends the immediate things that you have to do, that society kind of expects of you. It makes it so that your steps carry a little bit more weight. It makes it so that whenever you go to that next system, you have the ability or the confidence to go ahead and try to augment it in the best possible way that you can. The only way that you can, and the way that no one else can, right? Systems in the West, and I'm speaking from a point of privilege in the United States, having decent education. The systems in the United States need your help to improve, okay? This being one of the world leaders, the citizens of this country should utilize their education and their skills to uplift the people behind them, to make it a little bit easier for those people to come up, so that the next generations know that there are compassionate people and that society's function is vastly improved when people are compassionate and take a second to say the things that they have fostered in their heart, things that other people have fostered in their heart and might not necessarily have the strength or the courage to go and try to change those things. I sat with a group of friends earlier, and we were discussing some things that should be addressed in a system that we've all been part of. And the most awesome part to me was when they said, wow, this is a really cool conversation, because that's what I live for, really, is making people like you think about your power, your individual responsibility. I mean, there is no greater boon in our life to realize that we have freedom in our choices, and to use that freedom to uplift people, right? Other members of our species. We can go to sleep a lot more peacefully when we do a day's work of service, right? We can give a lot more back to the people that we love when we go and try to grow that muscle of love to people that might never know that we love them. The things that people put into motion over the years that I've seen, that seem like small steps to the average individual, to me are incredible, absolutely incredible. One email that says, hey, this should be different, or one attempt to get people together to voice an opinion that they all stand for. In the scheme of the world, sure, it's small, but it's your world that we're talking about, not the world as a whole. The things that you are a part of, you have the ability to impact those things. You just need to find the time and have people around you that are intelligent enough and action focused enough to actually actualize those things. Take some time to think about it. Every system that we are in can be a little bit better, and you know how to make it better. You just got to spend the time to voice those opinions to the people that are in charge without making enemies of them. Tact. Do it gracefully. Do it so that, if your kids or someone that looks up to you asks, hey, how'd you go about doing this, that you can give them a response that makes you feel good about who you are as a person and the tremendous effect, although seemingly might be little, the tremendous effect that you had on your system. Believe in yourself. It's something that's missing in our society, and it's something that once you gain, the entire world opens up, right? An abundance mindset tends to bear more fruit, period. So right here is a video about just the various changes that one must go through in order to reach a state where our actions actually do matter and we actualize our potential. So go check it out if you have some time, and I'll see you over there. Take care of yourself.